Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Melise, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a quick update on how I found my Essiecare journey so far. I've been using the product for about 6 weeks now, so I'll be inserting some pictures and kind of showing you guys what stage I am at and basically if it's worked or if it hasn't. So let's get right into it. For those of you guys who haven't watched my previous video, my first video, then please do go and check that out. I'll put that up somewhere around here. Just a quick overview for those of you who haven't watched that yet. I have had eczema since I was about 8 weeks old, which is basically for like 20 plus years. I've mentioned in my last video that it was a lot worse when I was younger, but as I got older, I felt that I kind of had it under control, or it just got better without me kind of needing to do anything. And then back at the end of last year, so back in like November 2020, I got like a little red patch on my collarbone here. I thought nothing of it, moisturized it, whatever. My hands started to really flare up as well, but that happened the year before, so I just thought, British weather. And then by January, which I'll put pictures, that little red dot had spread to like my chest area. It then spread all the way down to the crease of my breast area, and actually in recent weeks since my last video, it's now kind of under the breast area as well, and also, which I mentioned in my last video, under the armpits. It was also on my calves and up my thighs, and also on my lips, which I didn't mention in the last video either. So ordered I think it's the Restore combo, which comes with like a coffee scrub and something. I think it's like the Magic cream. They arrived on time, smelled great, looked great, whatever, like absolutely fine. So unfortunately in my box I didn't get these little like slips that you get that tell you how to use the product as well. So I just messaged them on Instagram and they were able to tell me, how to use the product, which was really, really great. And they were super quick with responding as well. So first of all, I started to use it on my chest and on my legs. And what I've kind of found is, I'll put pictures here and you guys will be able to see like a little glimmer of hope on my neck area. So I've seen a lot of improvement on my chest area. I know it has only been 6 weeks, and I know when you got like kind of go on their Instagram, some people are seeing results like a week or like I don't know, 2 weeks. So for me it's taken a lot longer to kind of see results. So I'm slowly starting to see results along my chest area. It feels different. It may not look different to you guys, but it feels different. I can almost like it feels like my normal skin area is not as rough as it once was. So it's starting to, basically it's starting to work on my chest area. I'm going to continue to use it for the next month and kind of see how I get on. But if I don't see any more improvements, then I'm going to kind of stop. I also, which I didn't mention in my last video as well, I also have it on my lip area. I also had it on my lips as well, which I'll put pictures, which you guys will be able to see that really cleared up pretty quickly. I guess maybe with my lips, the skin on your lips is like a lot thinner than maybe other parts of your body. So yeah, that cleared up in 2 weeks. And I was so happy. Originally I had all these crusty, dark, so crusty is not the right word, that's so rude, dry skin, dry skin all on my bottom lip, something that I've never had before. So yeah, I just kind of used the product as they had advised, and that seemed to clear up pretty fine. Only in the past 2 weeks have I started to see some improvements on my chest, and as I said, I'm going to continue to use it and see what happens. But guys, oh my days. So as I mentioned, I put pictures in the last video that it had affected my calves and my thighs as well. So I started to use the product on both areas. Like as soon as I got it, I was like, right, smother. Like this skin needs to get better. I've got things to do in the summer. This skin needs to get it together. So yeah, as I said, use on the chest area. I'm seeing slight improvements, but I also used it exactly, started on the exact same day. I also started to use it on my calf area, and it's actually got worse. And I don't think it's not the product, and I do feel like unfortunately for me, I guess the obviously there are different types of eczema. So the type of eczema that was on my chest, I'm assuming is different to the eczema that was on my calves. And as I saw my calves get worse, I saw it reminds me of the eczema that I had, when I was a lot younger. And I know that obviously there's different types of eczema, but for me, when I was younger, I had this like really thick black, like dark patches, where I know for some people it's like kind of all over the body. So it's almost like how doesn't look that nice, but how my hands are now is not the eczema that I had on my body previously. So that's kind of the eczema that I've had on my chest area, but the eczema on my calves it's like it just feels different. It's a lot thicker, it's a lot itchier as well. So I continue to use it, for like the 6 months. Maybe sometimes in life it has to get worse to get better, but I absolutely had to stop using it on my legs, because like it's now like I can't. It's now, I'm gonna put pictures here. It is now gone from a little patch on my calf to now all round my legs, all up my thighs, and that's on both legs as well. It's just been so uncomfortable to wear clothes. I've had so many sleepless nights, so I'm just so itchy and so irritable, and that's on both my chest and my legs, to be fair. I've done the whole, when you're crying yourself to sleep, like, why me? This is so unfair. Like, what do I do to deserve this? So all of that has happened in the last 6 weeks. So unfortunately for me, it didn't work on my legs, but it did. The product did work, on my lips and on my chest. I would definitely say if there's anyone out there who's experiencing this kind of flare up, and they're kind of coming against a brick wall, you're not wanting to use steroids anymore and you're wanting to try different products, I would definitely say Essiecare is absolutely worth like using and worth giving a try, and just kind of see how it works for you. On top of using the products, I've also changed my diet dramatically, which I will do a separate video for, but just on kind of a quick overview. Just lots of anti-inflammatory foods, lots more water. I've also now had to change the products that I use in my bath, and also what I actually bath with. So I bought sorry, there's like a bit of hair. It's so disgusting. Sorry. Yeah, so I've had to change from using exfoliating gloves to this like sea moss kind of, not sea moss, sea sponge, which you can get on Amazon. And for those people that live in the UK, I will put the link in my video. It's just a lot softer on the skin, a lot less kind of irritable, and I think once my skin's obviously back to being better, then I'll definitely go back to using my exfoliating gloves all over my body. But I just found that it was just too rough at the time, and it kind of really irritated the area. So but what I started doing first was I'd use the coffee scrub as advised. I would then go in the shower, wash that off, use the already use the gloves on that area, and I'd come out the shower and I'd be so itchy. Literally my skin would be stinging, but I just thought, this is how the product kind of works. So I definitely advise for anyone who's kind of going through this to definitely get yourself one of these, and just a bit of advice on kind of using the products, because this is kind of something a problem that I kind of came against. As you guys can see, the different sizes, this one is 120 ml, where this one is 180 ml. So I guess eager beaver me, and I'm pretty sure they probably do say a little goes a long way. So I was here, using the product, again, where the infected areas are, these are quite big kind of areas, so I had to use a lot. So in the first 2 weeks I had run out of this already, and so had so much of this left. So I had to put an order in of just this, because obviously I guess they kind of work hand in hand. I would also say to you guys, I'll show you, it smells so good. I'd also say to you guys, again, a little kind of goes a long way. So I'll kind of show you guys how I use it. So you just kind of take a little bit. Oh, that's kind of a bit too much actually. Just take like a little bit on the finger, put it on the affected area, and you literally just, they say rub it in for like 2 minutes, apparently, like for 2 minutes, which that's something that I didn't do at all, because obviously I didn't get the little like paper in my first box. So they say rub it in for 2 minutes. Rub it in for 2 minutes. So yeah, I guess maybe you could set like a timer or something. Rub it in for 2 minutes. And then they say, so you can see it's pretty like, you know, oily, which is, I guess it's like pretty good. So yeah, rub it in for leave it for 5 minutes. And then what I did was I would get in the shower after. So what most people do, get a cloth, wipe, they say kind of with a soapy, like wipe the affected area. And then obviously kind of, you'd pat that dry. I just couldn't do that right now. Pat that dry, and then guys, take a little bit of the cream, or you'll be like me where you have to wait like 4 days to get the next product and you can't use it, so you miss 4 days of healing. Basically, get the product, put it on the back of your hand. I've got nails on, and just rub it in. It has, not to say like a menthol smell, but it has like, yeah, it has a smell, but it's not like a bad smell. It's just like a cream smell. And I think if you're living with anyone, I mean, my mum made a comment like, what is that smell? So yeah, like there's whatever's in it, it's kind of like a healing, I guess. And yeah, it feels really amazing on the skin. Kind of just rub it in, be really, really gentle, you know, with the area, rub it in, and you're kind of good to go. And it's not that greasy as well, which is pretty good. So if you're going to be using it like just before you go out, or you're going to be like touching paper or anything like that, then you should be absolutely fine. And then you get on with your day. They advise that you only use it once a day. So for me, I would use it at night time, and then in the daytime I'd you know, cream up with my just kind of normal like all over body cream basically. I think something that, just a few tips that I would definitely advise that you guys, you know, make sure that you're kind of taking your vitamins, as well as, you know, drinking lots of water with that. So I've been taking fish oil, like, you know, capsules or tablets, as well as multivitamins. What else would I say? I would also, again, as I said before, lots and lots of water. But one tip I would kind of give you guys is, which I'm sure, you know, people that have eczema would know, and it's such a frustrating thing that I've never ever kind of done before, but make sure to only be having, you know, like lukewarm showers or lukewarm baths. Yes, it is very uncomfortable if you're a person like me who consistently likes to choose violence when they get into shower and have the water super hot, steaming the room up. I would definitely say that, you know, during a flare up you need to kind of use lukewarm water. And what I've also started doing, especially like on my legs area where it's absolutely flared up even more, and I'll make a separate video on what I'm now using to try and heal my legs, because unfortunately the Essiecare products didn't work for that area. I now, when I obviously have my shower, and then just before I'm about to go out, I will do a quick cold shower blast. It is so uncomfortable, but it just helps. What I found is help like cool the skin, because I'll step out the shower and my skin would be so itchy and just like tingly and really uncomfortable. So I would definitely say anyone who is kind of going through a flare up, if you can, do the cold shower rinse, or what you can do is get a flannel, rinse it under some like really cold water, and just kind of pat it on the area to kind of cool it down before using any other products. After that, I would also say, because I've kind of absolutely gone mind blank, I think that was it as well. So what I found for myself, I can't explain to you guys like how itchy and how like irritated I've kind of been. I'm literally in this video now trying not to itch. My skin is just so uncomfortable, and like, again, like the feeling of clothes on my body has been so uncomfortable. Even though at home I've been wearing like long sleeve tops the whole time. I don't wear anything short sleeve at the moment because it kind of makes me want to like itch even more. So long sleeve clothes, loose kind of wear as well, I would say is the kind of best route to go down. But what I've also been doing, so on days where my skin has just been so uncomfortable and so itchy, I've been having oat baths or sea salt baths as well. So what that is I'll put a link below, so I don't have it on me right now, but it's where you buy these like cotton bags, you fill it up with like, literally like rolled oats from any local supermarket or store, and you run your lukewarm bath, and literally drop that the bag in there. And they say the oats, you know, really kind of soothe the skin. You know, it's a lot more like moisturizing to the skin area as well, and just a lot less harsh than soaps and stuff. So on days where it's really bad, I've been also been doing that just to kind of help myself. So it's been so irritating. And again, for my eczema warriors, I know that you guys know as well, at night time, guys, get yourself some cotton gloves, because you know at night time that's where all the damage happens. That's where, you know, you're unconsciously itching, you're scratching at your skin. That's, you know, that's when you wake up with, you know, blood on the bed sheets, you know, shedding of the skin, like all of that stuff. So I would absolutely advise anyone who has eczema, you know, and knows how uncomfortable the night times can sometimes be, get yourself some cotton gloves. Please get yourself some cotton gloves. And yeah, I think that's kind of it really. I hope that helped. I would definitely say, as I said, anyone who, you know, is kind of having a flare up, or has come to a brick wall on what product to use next, I would definitely say give Essiecare a try. And the products, they smell great, they're really lovely. You know, again, it's a black owned business, you know, we want to support our people. Obviously only if the product is good though, only if the product is good, and it has been good. Unfortunately, I've had a kind of a mixed experience with it. As I said, it worked on my chest area, but unfortunately for me, my chest and legs, it worked on my chest and lips, but unfortunately for me, it didn't work on my legs. So yeah, I'm kind of using a new product at the moment, and I will definitely be back to give you guys an update on how that's looking and what that looks like. I would also say, anybody out there who has eczema and is using steroid creams, please stop. Please stop and try and find yourself a natural product that works. Unfortunately for me, it's a little bit too late in that sense, but something that I kind of read up about as well recently is that, especially within black skin, the steroid cream actually strips our skin of its melanin. So as you will see, I've always said to you guys, just here you'll see where I was using basically used steroids for so long that now this is kind of what's the kind of light patches that are left on my body in various different places where my eczema used to be. So I would definitely advise anyone who is still using steroid products to please stop. It does more damage than good. You know, it works for a week or 2 weeks, and then yeah, you're back to having the exact same problem. I've also changed my diet completely, and I'm now on an anti-inflammatory diet, you know, taking lots of ginger, you know, lots of green, like extra, you know, like, even though I did have that before, but, you know, lots of ginger, lots of greens, lots of water, lots of, you know, like oily fishes, and I think that's also really helped me as well. So I will definitely, you know, do another video on the foods that I'm eating, as I said, the new natural products that I'm using, because I'm actually seeing improvements on my legs already, and I've been using it for like just over a week. So I'll definitely be giving you guys advice on what that looks like. And yes, so that is it for this video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and also let me know if you've used Essiecare products. Like put it in the comments, or if it's not Essiecare products, let the people know who or what products you're also using. You know, we're a community of, you know, eczema warriors. Yes, there are lots of us out there, but it's definitely hard to find, you know, your tribe and find people that actually understand what you're kind of going through. So please, for those people who are looking for products, put them in the description box. Let them know what you've used, what has worked for you in the past, and even what you're using now. All right, guys, catch you on my next video. Have an amazing week. And for any of you guys that are out there that are really suffering and having a flare up, we get it, I get you, just hang on in there, and the end is near. It's what they say, it's a sprint, no, it's a sprint and not a run, something like that, innit? It's a sprint but not a run, and these things actually, it takes time. So yes, you'll get there in the end, and you know, you'll find a way that you'll figure out the thing that kind of triggers your skin, and how to manage your skin moving forward. So yes, take care guys, and catch you in the next video. Bye.